Good afternoon, Jado. Can you just talk about the challenges this week of facing Julio Jones and Ridley, and just your thoughts on those guys?
Oh yeah, great receivers. Just like every other week in the NFL. Obviously, we have a Hall of Fame receiver we're going to go against. It's going to be a great challenge and a great opportunity as well. So we're excited.
When you look at tape of Ridley and also Jones, what stands out to you about them? What makes each of them a little bit different and difficult to cover?
Well, I mean, they've been doing it for years, or at least Julio's been doing it for years now. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows about how Julio goes about his game. But Ridley has really came into his own as well. You know, very quick, very good route runner. Most of them people from Florida just know how to cut, so we're gonna see. Usually they all go to the same trainer or something, because every guy I know from Florida cut the same way, just so quick. So we're gonna have to be key on our keys and keen on our instincts and how we're gonna play them, and basically just trust the game plan that we put forth all week.
Chido, how much does it help ahead of facing a receiving core like this that you have spent all the training camp or practice going against the receivers y'all have in the building?
Oh yeah, it's always been a blessing. I've said prior that my rookie year I went against Des Bryant, Cole Beasley, Terrence Williams, guys like that, and now we got Amari, Michael Gallup, and CD. Last year we had Trayvon. They've just always had good receivers in the building to get us ready for games. So, I feel like we're going against the best every day. So that's always been a blessing for us.
Chido, now that you've probably had an opportunity to watch tape, can you take us through what you saw in your interception and what the coach's response to that play was?
We just had great pressure. I think Alden, Smith, and Everson Griffin, they got off the ball on that one, and that's the key to the game. Is we all working on a chain. If they're able to get to the quarterback, then the DBs are able to make plays. So, I credit all my success to them. Getting off the ball, getting in the quarterback's face, and the ball happened to be in my hands.
Mike McCarthy mentioned to us how after winning turnovers and winning the turnover battle is that number one goal. How important is it now that you started off the season that way to continue that trend?
Well, the number one goal is to win the game. I'm not really big on statistics and all this stuff. I know each coach has their way of thinking about it, but however we get it done, the goal is to win. So no matter how it looks, how ugly it is, how good it looks, how good the statistics are in our favor, their favor, the goal is to win. So, turnovers definitely help, but no matter what, if we lose a turnover battle, still feel like there's a chance to win the game. So just finding a way to win.
What have you thought about Trayvon Diggs? What have you thought about the rookie Trayvon Diggs?
Oh, a great player. Very, very poised. Walks around the building like a vet. Lets the game come to him. Very coachable. Has all the tangibles and intangibles. So I'm looking forward to Trayvon and his career and how it pans out.
How do you feel the defense played last week when you consider that you didn't have a preseason? That was the first time you actually went into a regular season without tackling going in. Did you notice the effects of that early? Did you feel you got better as the game went along, or just how would you assess that first game defensively?
We gave up too much, point blank period. We gave up too much. I don't know other way to put it. Obviously, you could use that first game excuse for the first game, but then now we have a second game, so we can't use that excuse no more. So when we put out there now, that's really going to be who we going to say we are. We can't use the excuse of no preseason or none of that. We had a full game under our belt, and we're going to have to go out there and show ourselves who we are, more importantly than anybody else.
When you say Diggs walks around the building like a vet, what does that mean? Is that swagger? Is that knowledge? What does that mean?
That means that he doesn't play around. When it's time to lock in, he locks in. He watches film when he needs to watch film. Asks his questions, asks the vets questions. Keeps everybody engaged. So that's what I mean by how he walks around like a vet. He just does everything that he's supposed to and some.
Cheeto, have you seen Zeke's Feed Me tattoo? And if so, what's your impression of it and how it fits into who he is?
Oh no, I haven't seen his tattoos. Nah, I don't. Nah. Actually, I think the Cowboys posted it. The Cowboys posted. I did see his tattoo, but I ain't stared too hard. Yeah, it's not my thing. So I guess that's a cool concept though. Cool concept.
Anything else?
Hey, Cheeto, DBs always talk about, you got to have a short memory to play the position, move on to the next play. Is that extra important this week when you're going against a guy like Julio and a receiver group like this to just kind of keep that in mind that, stuff's probably going to happen and you have to move past it?
Of course. Not even as a DB. Any position in any sport. You want to be able to recollect, things that happened or mistakes that you've made, so that when it happens again, you're able to, perform better. But at the same time, if you carry those emotions that came along with a bad play or with something that you didn't want to happen in the game that happened, if you carry those emotions with it, you're probably not going to be in the best shape or the best mental state to, correct that thing that was a mistake. So, yeah, I think that's the name of the game right there, no matter who we play. So that's definitely going to be a challenge for us, and it's going to be a constant challenge all throughout the season. Yeah, that's the name of, especially playing corner. It's the name of the position is you're going to lose some, you're going to win some. So always got to bounce back harder.
Would you expect the Falcons to challenge you a little bit more down the field and vertically than the Rams did last week?
Yeah, I do.